Alola! Welcome! This is the Shining Ally again, introducing a new series we are going to call Road to Rank. Now, the ultimate goal, this is going to be divided up into a few different segments depending on the season. Now, in case you didn't know, Pokemon has a rating system where you can battle online and compete on a ladder, see how high of a rank you can go. They have 3 versus 3, so you show 6 Pokemon, you bring 3 and send out 1 at a time. Then there is doubles, and then there's VGC, both which run under different rules, but you show 6, you bring 4, and then there is the special season. So we are going to start this off, this road to rank, with Battle Spot singles, and we have a team that I think might counter what is very popular right now. I'm just going to make sure I log on to Battle Spot. I know a lot of Mimikyus, a lot of Blazikens have been used. Greninjas, Tapu Kokos, Tapu Leles. Not so much Garchomps. Yeah, that's because Landorus. Landorus is very big. So these are all very common threats that we will probably see and more likely get demolished. So 3v3 battles I am very weak at. It's probably my weakest area in Pokemon. But this is where we are going to try to strive and get better together, just watching it. So stay tuned if you're interested in seeing how we do here. And we'll enter the rating battle. As I select all this for the first time ever. Go ahead and leave a like down below if you're already liking what you're seeing so far on this channel. And subscribe for more, because more content like this will be coming up. So we will go ahead and start with the rating single battles. We are registered. And this will be the team that we will be bringing. Mega Manectric or Bolt, a Sashed Breloom, an Adrenaline Orb Melodic, which I think is going to be very huge to counter a lot of Landorus. And then we have Weavile holding the Icium Z move. Then we have Bisharp with Defiant and Life Orb. And then Excadrill with the Choice Scarf. Mold Breaker, which will knock out Mimikyus. So this is the team we're going to bring. And we'll see what's going to happen. Ultimately, just trying to have fun with this, because Pokemon is just great. Alright. I'm really nervous because, I don't know, there's something about this music and just going online facing an opponent that you don't know can be really stressful. We are facing someone from Japan, and he will be bringing a Charizard, a Gengar, a Greninja, a Thundurus, which I haven't really seen too much of, a Hippowdon, and a Breloom of his own. Alright, so let's take a look at this. What are the options that we have? I think I want to say the Thundurus there is to counter a lot of Tapu Kokos with its Volt Absorb ability. It's a very powerful and decent mon. He already knows what he wants. We're a little bit slower in the decision. He doesn't have any Intimidate users. I'm going to open up with Excadrill. And bring also Weavile, and we'll bring Breloom for that Greninja. And we'll see what's going to happen. So, comment down below how you think our rating overall is going to be today. I think we're going to try to get 2, maybe 3 battles in, depending on time. Just, guess the record if you think we're going to go for 0-2 / 0-3. We're going to get 1 win, 1 loss, or we're going to win them all today. So, my bets are we are going to lose them all today just because we're going to be learning a lot. So open up with the Excadrill, and he has the Breloom out. I am faster with the Scarf unless he Mach Punches here. Honestly, Mach Punch does a lot to my team as a whole. So I think I'm just going to go for the Iron Head. Hopefully he doesn't go for the Mach Punch. Maybe a sub. Maybe we'll get a flinch off because we go first here. And he goes for the Spore. Is that why Breloom's popular on singles? If this is just gonna be, we're gonna change our strategy entirely. So alright, we are gonna stay in because we're committed. There's no sense in switching out, especially if he's gonna do that to us. We live on 3 HP. That's how dangerous this thing can be. But on the bright side, we have Weavile on the back who knows Ice Shard, which would take out this Breloom. So we should be in decent shape with that. And he's going to Mach Punch again. There goes Extra. So, alright, so it's looking good for my opponent so far. He's probably thinking, man, what a noob. And you know what I would tell him? You're right. Alright, so we're opening up with the Weavile, putting on some pressure. I forgot his ability was pressure. No pun intended. And the safe thing will be to go for the Ice Shard. He may very well switch out. He does not. He sacks off. There'd be a lot less switching in 3v3 singles. So this might be more pleasurable for you those who are really tired of people switching a lot in 6v6. Alright, so we have the Weavile out. He could bring the Charizard here. I'm not sure if he has that or not. He does have the Charizard. It is more likely going to be Charizard X or Y, but this is where we are going to go for the Z-Stone to do as much damage as we can. We're going to check which Z-Power will do better, and that's the top one. Will it Mega Evolve? How would it not Mega Evolve? Alright, so a Charizard X is on the field. So now it's become part Dragon, and its defense has boosted up a bit. We'll see how much we're going to do here. I'm really curious though. Oh, we're learning together. I haven't seen Mega Charizards much at all besides the convention a few weeks ago where one person used it on her team. Her team. Can't remember who had it. But Z-moves and Megas, it's going to be a whole new knowledge for me. He goes for the Flame Charge. And we automatically go down, and its speed went up. I am really glad I brought priority on this team. So we are going to switch out into our last remaining Pokemon, Slash the Breloom. And we'll just Mach Punch this thing into Oblivion. And we have the Focus Sash, so I think we'll be in decent shape. So what are you going to do, man? You're going to sack off the Charizard. That's fine. So now we got to see who his last Pokemon's going to be, and it's down to the wire. Who brought the trump card? He did bring the Thundurus. I have the Rock Tomb. It'll lower its speed, and it'll do super effective damage. With the Technician boost, bottom line, it's going to hurt a lot. Let's see how much this will hurt. He will go first, but I have the Sash, so I should live this Sludge Wave. Yep. Live the Sludge Wave. It was a crit. Crit did not matter. Just brought us down to our Sash. So go ahead for the Rock Tomb. And it knocks out the Thundurus. We get our first win on the first try on Battle Spot. My opponent had a very scary team, and I liked it a lot, so very good for him. You will find a lot on 3v3s, you'll have a Focus Sash on pretty much one of your Pokemon. And that pretty much means if you're at full health and you get hit with a move that would have knocked you out in one shot, then you will live on 1 HP. That's what the Focus Sash item does. And it helps a lot for a lot of fragile Pokemon like Breloom, which is why I carry it. And we got time for one more. See who we're going to challenge next. Might change the music up to... We'll change it to the Island Kahuna music. I don't know if you can actually hear the music or not. Want to make sure you can hear the voice more so than the battle sound effects. And this person is a very high rank. He's carrying a crest and Heatran. No! Cresselia is probably one of my least... I love Cresselia. I love the Sinnoh region. But how it's used for bulky Trick Room setting, I do not like at all whatsoever. He has a Garchomp, he has a Kangaskhan, he has a Thundurus, and a Gengar. You know, I think I'm going to be safe to bring in the Weavile first. Again. But I don't want to bring in the... I want to bring in the Manectric. With that Thundurus and Heatran around, that might not be a good idea. But we gotta shake things up. We'll definitely bring in Breloom. We'll bring Excadrill. We're bringing the exact same three. I'm being a little boring today. Gotta do better with my team composition to make sure that all the Pokemon get a chance to battle. Oh boy. This person is a decent rank from Japan, so he knows what he is doing. I just love battling. It can be a little stressful. Stressful for me. Hopefully entertaining for you guys. So I'll open up with the Weavile this time around, and he will open up with the Kangaskhan. That is fine. It is probably going to Mega Evolve and be annoying. So he's probably going to Fake Out. I'm going to Icicle Crash with the Z move, Power Up. If he fakes me out, then it won't go through. It's going to Mega Evolve because Kangaskhan... What Kangaskhan does not Mega Evolve? It'll probably Fake Out or Power Up Punch, but we are faster, so we'll do as much as we can. It's going to Fake Out. Fake Out is a priority move that'll always go first and make your opponent flinch. So, alright. So he flinched my Weavile. That's fine. We'll deal with it. And then we'll go ahead. He's going to switch out the Kangaskhan, and he's going to reveal the Cresselia. Okay. Let's see how much this is going to do. This is probably a very bulky Cresselia. And he might switch back out into the Kangaskhan just to fake me out and knock me out. So maybe it'd be good to just switch out the Excadrill. Yeah, we'll switch out the Excadrill if he does that. That thing is fat. And, alright, we'll beat it up. Beat up is a move that does as many moves as there are Pokemon in the back. So, yep, he's gonna go for the... He's gonna switch back up the Kangaskhan. I'll just beat it up a little bit. And he'll hit it 3 times because we have 3 Pokemon in our party right now. Alright, do what you want, man. I'll switch out the Excadrill in case he goes. He's probably going to go for Fake Out again. And then I think it'll be safe to go for an Earthquake. Assuming he doesn't predict the switch and go for Power Up Punch. He fakes out again. I'm fine with that. We resist it because Steel resists any normal type moves. And the reason why that Kangaskhan is hitting me twice is because that little one that's coming out of its pouch. Alright, I want to confirm there's nothing that the Thundurus might want to come in. We're going to risk it, because the Thundurus wouldn't want to come in here anyways. We're going to Earthquake. Yeah, we're going to Earthquake. Will this knock out the Kangaskhan? I really hope it does. Does not, and he has an Earthquake of his own. Alright, we are dead. With the parental bond, he doesn't even need the little kid's Earthquake help. Alright. We're going to switch out the Weavile again. We are going to knock off, predicting the switch into Cresselia, but I think a knockoff would still do just enough. Sorry, I tend to, when I get really focused to a battle, I tend to introvert, process it a lot of what he's going to do. Get into that habit. I got to get out of this habit. But right now, Kangaskhan and Cresselia, he probably has Heatran waiting in the back too. So we'll face it one Pokemon at a time and then go from there. But if he switches out on the Crest, we're in decent shape. If he switches out into Heatran, we're in a little bit of trouble. But my opponent's taking a very long time to think about it. He might switch out in the Crest or his third Pokemon, whoever that might be. He does withdraw in the Kangaskhan, and out comes the Cresselia. We made a good prediction going from the knockoff right here. Good. And it was holding the Rocky helmet. I'm glad we got rid of that. Alright, so let us go ahead and beat up the Cresselia. Or the Kangaskhan, whatever wants to take it. We are faster than the Crest. Dark is good against Psychic, which is why it's doing super effective damage. And that was a crit. The crit didn't matter, I'm sure of it. Now he's probably going to bring out the Kangaskhan again and try to fake me out to death. And you know what? If he does that, that's fine. I'll go for the Ice Shard on the off chance he doesn't. I have the Breloom in the back that can Mach Punch this thing. And the Mach Punch would help out. And I'm then also holding the Focus Sash, which we know last time comes in clutch, with whatever his last Pokemon is. Okay. So we'll Mach Punch this Kangaskhan, unless he wants to keep it. He wants to keep it. He has a Garchomp in the back, doesn't he? Rough Skin Garchomp, ladies and gentlemen. I probably should have predicted that and gone for the... He played me well. He did very well. So we are unfortunately going to lose this second match. You know, I'm going to Drain Punch on the off chance we live whatever he's going to do. But probably a Poison... Oh, he's going to switch out. And we're going to get a Drain Punch off on the Kangaskhan. Why is he doing that? He's switching like as if this is a 6v6 battle. And I'm just going to get a little bit of HP left. I don't think it's going to get my Sash. He doesn't have anything for the Breloom. Because he might have a Dragon type move, and that would hurt. But he would have gone for it that turn if he had it. Okay, let's figure this out. We're going to Drain Punch again, and then we'll Mach Punch in the end. He does have the Outrage, that should knock us out. I'm surprised he didn't do that earlier, but he made this a really close match, and he played very well, my opponent did. And we didn't do too bad for our first night either, so that is Battle Spot 3v3 singles, so we'll just call it Road to Rank singles. And yeah, I had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. So, you know, tune in for more videos like this. Probably every Monday and Wednesday we will upload videos like this. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. Click that notification button, that little bell right next to subscribe, and it'll give you notifications when I upload a battle video. So leave a like, subscribe, all that junk, you know it. So this is the Shining Ally. Continue to stay loyal, stay bright, and don't forget to share the light. Have a great one, guys.